Okay, so guys, for those who don't know me, I'm Sophia. I'm a host here on TNT since 2020, and I'm going to be your host today. Just to briefly introduce myself, I'm 26 years old. I'm from Ubá, that is a small city in Minas Gerais, but I'm currently living in São Paulo. I work at Alpargatas, that is the company of Havaianas, and I love all kinds of sports, so this is the topic that I like to talk the most. And I used to swim, like all my life I used to swim, but now since I moved to São Paulo, I stopped, so I missed a lot swimming. But nowadays I do a lot of other kinds of sports like running. I start running the pandemic, and then I do functional and gym. So I'm going to other sports too. And well, I think that's it for me. I just want to know first if there is anyone who is here for the first time. Or do you all know how to
No,
talk into
I am
words?
second time.
Second time? Great.
Okay.
When was your first time, Mari?
It's last week in Wednesday.
Okay. Hello, Franciele.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. So just to briefly introduce how TNT works, this is a platform where we have a lot of conversation groups, and we have even beginner, intermediate, and advanced English speakers, but we are all here in this room together. We don't split different levels in this meeting. We have other meetings where we do separate, and those are meetings that we have to pay for attending. So those free classes, we get everyone in a room so we can practice and discuss different topics together. But this is not a class. I'm not a teacher. I'm here to learn with you, to practice my English with you, and just to facilitate this conversation with a topic that I bring for us to discuss. And I also am going to send with you some questions, and I'm going to split us in small rooms so we can have a better conversation with few people. And also in those rooms, I ask you to choose a leader to lead the conversation, to guide the conversation. And there you will be able to introduce yourselves for your group. And then when 10 or 5 minutes are left, I'm going to bring you all back to this main room so we can discuss a little bit what was discussed in the other rooms and in the main room. So we can share a little bit what we've discussed, okay? Anyone has any doubts? No? Okay, if you need anything, you can ask for help in the button that it's going to be below here. But I'm sure people in your room will be able to help as well, because it's very simple. I'm going to send the questions here on chat, and we are going to talk about sadness today, but I don't want anyone feel sad here. I just want to talk about this because I think it's a good topic to discuss. And I think that's it. I'm going to split you all in the rooms. It's not your first time, right, Franciele, or it is?
No. I
Okay.
already participate in times.
Great. I'm going to create 2 rooms because we are only 9 people here today, and some of you are going to stay here with me. Oh, now we have another person. Should we create the rooms? Okay. So that's it. See you guys. The other room. Okay, so I have already presented myself, but just to introduce me to Juliana, since she arrived later. I'm a host here today, Juliana. I'm a host since 2020 here on TNT, and I'm from Minas Gerais, but I'm living in São Paulo nowadays. And I love sports, all kind of sports. I grew up swimming, but now I can't swim anymore because I don't have a pool here in São Paulo yet. But I really love sports. My parents are physical educators, so I really grew up in this environment. And I'm very glad to have you all here today. I hope we have a good time. And I really want you guys to introduce yourself. Now, can you start, Sarah, please?
Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
So, hi, good night, good evening. My name is Sarah. I am 25. I was born in Espírito Santo, but I live very near Uba. I live in Viçosa.
Oh, really?
Yes, I made my course here. Like I made environmental engineering here. I graduated and I still live here because now I work as a programmer,
Oh,
as a software engineer.
in Viçosa too.
What?
I graduated in Viçosa too.
Yeah, Felipe told me. He asked me if I knew you.
Oh,
So I thought
yeah,
that
because once you
live
live in Viçosa, you know everyone.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
And that's it. In my free time, I love doing yoga. I'm a very Zen person. I love to play the piano. I play since I was a child. I love dancing forró. Like love. I did it every week since before the pandemic. And that's it.
Great. Do you go to the forró in Viçosa?
Yeah.
Do you know Letícia?
Who?
Letícia Lispector. No.
From name, I don't.
She loves forró as well, and I'm sure you have seen her once.
Probably.
She is always in the forró.
Probably know her.
Great, Sarah. Thank you. And you, Mario? Hello.
Hello, my name is Mario. I live in São Paulo. I'm working with data analytics. I am 60 years old. I am married and I have 2 guys and 4 dogs. I love sports too, but I prefer running. I make marathons every year, and I think that's it.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you, Mario. And you, Juliana?
Hello. First time here.
Oh, that's good that I let you in the main room. Great.
I am Juliana. I live in Recife, but I'm from São Paulo. My job is I work in industry pharmaceutical.
Mm-hmm.
I am a medical detail consult. I love sports. I do yoga, biking. I go to the gym every day at 5:30. I have 42 years old. I'm single, but I have a daughter and one pet.
Great.
I don't speak French. It's my, how do you say, objetivo?
Goal. It's your goal.
Yeah.
To be fluent. Yeah, I think we all share this goal here to be fluent in English.
It's more difficult. It's more difficult. I understand every you speak me, but I don't. I try to speak
Yeah, I can understand totally what you're saying because really, I think sometimes I know everything I want to say. And the moment I have to say it, I just can't say anything. It's awful. But that's why we are here, because we have to, here we can, I don't know how to say this, but stop being so,
Comfortable. Step out
Yeah.
of your comfort zone.
Yes. I think this is very helpful here because we have a lot of people who has the same goal, and we are here to practice together, and we all are going to make mistakes and try to be better. So this is the goal here on TNT. And this is not a class. I think you were not here when I told this, because I'm not a teacher, as you can see. I'm just practicing with you. So we are all here to practice and to make mistakes. So don't be afraid. And that's it, mostly.
It's my problem. I have a friend.
But we all is a little afraid of speaking. I think in Brazil, we don't have a lot of spaces to practice English. We have a lot of people who doesn't understand English, and we don't have to use it so frequently. So it's difficult to be fluent in something that we don't practice with a frequency, right? So that's the purpose of TNT. Have a lot of meetings so you can practice like every day, and that's it. Great. So what about you, Ayla? Hello.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Guys, my name is Ayla and I live in Belém. I'm married. I've been married for 6 years, and I have a daughter, and I have a little dog. And I'm a law graduate, and I work as a public servant here. And I appreciate to be here to improve my English because I need to practice more and more to improve it. And that's it, guys.
Great. Now we all know each other. We can start with our questions. All of you have those questions in the chat. Are looking? Can you see it, Juliana? The questions on chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Any questions?
I said
Okay.
it again. So
Okay.
no. Okay, so first thing I want us to discuss is what makes us sad. I think it can have a lot of reasons, but what comes to your mind when you think the last time you were sad? What makes you feel sad? I don't want to choose names, guys. Please, let's have a conversation here.
Okay. Sorry, please.
Oh, well.
No, okay. For me now, it's very important the health of my wife and my sons. So when they are sad or with problems, let me very sad. Okay.
Great. Well,
I don't understand
Okay.
your question. Repeat,
what
please.
makes you sad?
What
You
make?
know what I said? What makes you feel sad?
What is that?
Sad? Don't feeling good, don't feeling happy. The opposite of feeling happy.
Okay.
What makes you feel sad, Sarah?
I think every time I feel really sad is when I see some tragical news, like in Capitolio, that accident, I was just there in Capitolio 2 weeks before the accident. So I was very touched by that. And I was like, oh my God, that person who died could have been me. But other situations too, like in Petropolis right now, with that videos of people trying to get out of bus, I am very impacted with the visual images, and so I feel like I was there trying to get out of the bus too. So I just feel very sad in those moments when I received that news, and I was like 2 days to recover from that news. I tried to talk to my boyfriend about it, like, oh my God, did you see that? That's so unfair with that people. And then after a while, I get better.
Right. Good examples. And you, Ayla?
So can I, okay. In my case, I get sad when I'm away from my family. This is I get very sad when that happens, or when someone choose to disappoint me, and I'm also sad for myself when I don't try hard enough to achieve my goals. And I think these the main reasons for I get sad. That's it.
Did you?
Eu ainda estou com dificuldade, vou falar em português.
No problem, go on. We try to help.
Você quer que eu fale o que não me deixa feliz, é isso?
O que te deixa triste? Nothing. I'm very happy.
I don't remember when I cried.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember. 3 or 4 years later.
Wow.
I cry every day.
I'm happy.
Excellent. Congratulations. Okay.
Yeah, congratulations.
What? Sorry?
I practice the grateful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I live the present. It's me do be happy.
Yeah. I think we start
Sorry.
No, I think we start answer the second question. That is, how do you deal with sadness? Because this is something that I want to hear from you. How do you deal with the moments when you are sad? If you give yourself time to process it, to feel it, because sometimes we try to cover the feelings and we don't let us feel the feeling. But as you are saying me, you try to deal with that, living the present and trying to focus on what makes you feel happy, right?
Deixa eu não tinha visto as perguntas porque demorou para carregar para mim. Agora que eu estou vendo aqui no chat, por isso que eu estava sem entender nada. Gente, eu sou novata aqui, eu não sei como funciona a plataforma, primeira vez.
No, but that's okay. We are just trying to have a conversation about sadness, and I think you just start answering.
Okay.
The second question.
Okay.
And I just cut you. Sorry about that. But do you have anything else to share? You were saying something about living the present.
Tô... Um minutinho aqui.
Okay.
Gente, vocês vão interagindo. Eu estou aqui tentando visualizar o texto todo.
Don't worry. Okay, so Sarah, how do you deal with sadness? And do you feel that you respect those moments and give yourself time to feel it, or how is it for you?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes I just try to get out of that feeling watching some series or movies just to focus my mind on something else. And sometimes I really feel the sadness and think about it and cry a lot and eat some popcorn and eat some brigadeiro, and then I get better.
Yeah.
How is it for you, Mari?
Okay. Like Sarah, sometimes I give me a time, and I respect my time. You know? If a problem with my family, I try to resolve so fast, but it's not possible. I wait. I like to running, to relax, and to watch a movie and cinema.
I
Something
cry.
that I do a lot. Running or going to the gym or doing something that I'm going to sweat.
It's for me it's
For me, helps a lot.
works very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Contact of the nature.
Yeah, this is also good.
Yeah, it's helped me. I go to the beach.
Oh, I would love to have the beach to go.
Do yoga. I watching Netflix. I walk my pets.
Good.
Oh, I do nothing.
Yeah, sometimes just doing nothing.
The problem is your mind.
Yeah.
I hope.
That's why I try to do something to stop thinking about the bad things, you know. Sometimes doing nothing for me doesn't work because I start feeling, and you know, it makes me worse, I think.
How do you say nós somatizamos?
Nós what?
Somatizamos.
Oh, this is a very difficult thing to say. I don't know. I really don't know so much. I will search it. And you, Ayla, what makes you feel better?
I usually stay alone and try to reflect on the reason for my sadness, and may try to think also what I could do to feel better, maybe doing meditation, to play, and to walking with my pet. Anyway, to stay with someone makes me happy, and I think this.
And do you guys have one thing that you know it's going to cheer you up, to make you feel better when you are sad? Like for me, it's exercising. I really know that I have to get the energy to go and do the exercise, but I know that after that, I'm going to feel very good. Sometimes I go back, remember of what makes me feel sad and everything, but exercising makes me feel good. Do you have something of that?
In my case, I I usually I didn't energy to do something when I'm sad. I can't.
But do you have something that you know that makes you feel better, that you can do and makes you feel better? Like meditation or something?
Yeah, in my case, meditation helped me a lot deal with this meditation. Listen to relaxed music too.
Music is very good.
Yeah.
I have a problem because I only can meditate when I'm feeling good, because I can focus and concentrate, because when I'm not feeling good, I just can't, I start thinking about a lot of things and I just can't meditate. It's bad.
Neither do I.
Okay. And you, Mario, do you have something that you know cheer you up when you are feeling bad?
I don't know. I don't remember. How to say? When I sadness, I prefer to do sports, specifically running, because it's more important for me. I feel better fast. I running with music, so I go to the gym and I go to the treadmill and do my running with music. It's 1 hour running. That's okay, and we start again.
Great.
Okay.
Who else have something?
I watch Friends.
This is a good one.
I watch Friends and instantly I forget about that problem and I still laugh with the jokes, even though I've watched like a million times. But I think it's like my mom hugging me. It's me watching Friends, and I'm cooking and watching Friends, and sometimes I remember the plot problem and I start crying, but I'm laughing because I'm watching Friends, so that makes everything better.
Friends is a good choice, for sure. Love it. And guys, do you usually share your sadness with any friends, or do you prefer to stay alone until you feel better, and you are more the kind of people who just take it for yourself and don't talk about this with anyone?
I speak every friends.
You speak with them.
No distinction. I hope when I speak, I more speak, I forget this problem.
Yeah.
And I sleep, relax.
This is good. It's good that you can talk about this with someone else. And you, Ayla?
The therapy.
I prefer to be alone. I'm calm. I'm a little shy, so I have difficult to share my problems. But sometimes I talk to my best friend who support me.
Yeah.
So I can talk to her about what makes me sad. I usually to be alone.
I also have a little problem to talk about people about my talk to people about my sadness and when I'm feeling bad, you know. Sometimes I can do this, and sometimes I just let me feeling those feelings, and then I try to process that to just after that try to talk to someone else when I feel that I need to talk about it. But nowadays I talk a lot with my psychologist because it's easier to talk with her.
Yeah, psychology it's help me a lot too.
Yeah, for me it's very important to have her.
Yeah.
And you, Mari?
Like Ayla, I prefer to be alone. I don't talk a lot. I am shy. So I prefer to be alone and to do my running. It's with me. That's okay.
Great.
I think there's a difference for me between feeling sad and feeling frustrated. So there's a clear difference. If I'm frustrated, I need to talk to understand my thoughts and to clear my head. So sometimes I don't need anyone else's opinion. I just need to let it all out. But when I'm feeling sad, I cannot explain what I'm feeling to anyone else, even my psychologist. I mean, I cannot put it in words. So if I try to say it, I was like, I'm going to lose a session with her because I cannot explain that. So I just feel sad alone. And when I'm frustrated and when I solve a problem, I talk to other people.
This is a good point, the difference of frustration and sadness. It's sometimes it's a little confusing, right? Yeah, good point. And how do you deal with the situation when you are very sad and you just wanted to do nothing, but you have a lot of things to do and you don't have the time to, you know, feel the sadness and start and stay like watching Friends or just laying on bed and doing nothing, but you have a lot of things to do. How do you deal with those moments? Tough one.
For me, it's important when I very sadness. I start the day with running, with sports. And to can work. How do you say, schedule my time in, it's a technique, a Pomodoro technique, and you divide your time in all the time. For example, I have to do concentrate 2 hours. I divide 25 minutes, rest 5, work 25. So it's for me, it's to help me to concentrate in the job, and it's I can't produce when I very sad. It's I follow this technique.
Great, this is a good tip. Who else?
It's difficult for me, but I try I try no thinking about what makes me sad. And like Mario, I try to concentrate on what I need to do, what I need to do my work, my studies. I don't know what I must need to do in that moment.
Yeah. It's
I
the right
think
thing to do. Sometimes it's very difficult to be able to focus and to do what you have to do, right?
yeah, it's to control your mind
Yeah.
first, and after you can to do what you need to do. And that's
Yeah,
it, guys.
sometimes I try to make the time to feel it just for a little moment, just to have this moment to feel and try to understand what is making me feel that way. I don't know, I think even if I lost, I don't know, 2 hours feeling it and trying to understand why I'm feeling this way, I'm more productive later, I think this works for me. And I also try to exercise because, as I told you, exercising for me solves a lot of problems in my mind because it's the only way that I can forget about everything and focus in one different activity. For me, it's really helpful.
Well, good. That's great. That's great for you.
Yeah. I'm very happy that I can use this as a way to escape, to think about
Yeah, to escape. I get it.
And you, Juliana?
Oh, I almost never sing, but I get stressed. It's different. When I stress it, I do more things. I I try occupy myself. I cooking. I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like cooking. I like walking with Horácio.
Your dog.
My dog, Horácio. Ele estava aqui traquinando, gente, por isso que eu saí. I go to the beach, walking. How do you say? Molhando os pés. Walking.
Wetting your feet?
Touching the water. What? Say.
Touching the water with your feet.
Yeah, touching the water. Yeah. It's helped me. Or I go out with my friends.
Yeah, this is a good option too.
I like drink a beer or wine. Yeah, it's good. But
I wish I had the beach, really.
But I must never say. I frequently stressed.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying.
What about you, Sarah?
So for me, I don't let my obligations on a side when I'm feeling sad. I don't have a problem doing my things when I'm feeling sad. I just have a problem when I'm frustrated. Because I have so much on my mind, like when I'm stressed, like Juliana. I cannot think, so I walk around the house. So to answer the question, I don't know how to deal with a lot of things to do and the feeling of being frustrated. I still don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what is the mechanism that works for me to deal with that.
Yeah, good. And how do you deal with the situation when you are looked for a person who is sad and the person is telling you that they are sad? How do you deal with a situation like this? Because it's also not very easy to deal with. And it depends if you understand why she said, if you have already felt this way, but it's a difficult situation also to deal with.
Sometimes people just want to be heard. And I love when people come to me to ask for advice or just to vent, because I feel like I am that person for them. Like I am the person that they trust to tell me their problems. And I've been told that I'm a great advisor, and I love myself about that, because I don't know, I try not to just hug the person and say, oh, it's gonna be okay. I try to answer with plausible with a plausible thought. Like, let's think about your problem. Do you want to solve it, or do you want to just distress? Like, you just want to tell me what happened? I try to use the logic.
Good. And you, Mario?
Well, it's hard, but I try the first. I try to listen, to have time to listen the other person. If it was possible, I talk about my experience about the situation, or but I try to have time just to listen, but and can be to invite to go out, to watch a movie, to relax. Sometimes I did this with my wife. Okay.
Yeah, I think sometimes listening is the thing that person needs the most. And because it's listening that you are going to understand what she or he really needs, and try and help them with the best way. And you, Juliana?
Mario said it's true. The first I listened to the person. I pressed the new friends. I invite for to go out, and I try animar.
Yeah, cheer them up.
I try. I try make the other person see the good things.
Yeah.
Always there is good things about the problem, about the situation.
And you, Ayla?
Like as I said, guys, as Guy said, I usually just listen to the person, to my friend, because sometimes the person just needs someone to listen, and be empathic, be kind, be friendly with the suffering. So I think I would offer my shoulder for my friend to cry on. I think this.
Yeah, that's it. And guys, is it okay to be sad sometimes when it becomes a problem? When do you think it becomes a problem that you have to go on, Mari?
Can I? Well, for me, it's a problem when I said every day. For me it's an alert. I had a bad experience in the pandemic. My son had depression. Is the name? I don't know. And now he's better, but it's every day he was sad. It's wow, it's a big problem. And with sports, we resolve this problem to help. And so for me, it's sad every day. It's alert. For me, it can happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you, Ayla, when do you think it becomes a problem?
A problem. I think when decided for too long. Too long and you doing anything to get out of the state of sadness, and this can be a problem, and it's a hard problem because you need to seek a professional help, and it's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes people need other people help, right? Because they, for themselves, can go out of this state of sadness. And it's very important to have someone else to help them to understand that and find a help. And for you, Ju, when do you think?
I think so. If it's recovering.
Yeah,
recovering. Or if you feed it. If this problem make your focus. I think so. I think it's a problem. Because the problem is your mind.
Yeah.
The monster or the angel, our minds.
Uh-huh. Exactly. For you, Sarah?
I think that everything that is exaggerated, it's bad. So I think in life we need to find the balance. Nothing in exaggerating, it's good. So sadness is the same thing. And I think the curious thing about sadness is that sometimes not everyone just feels sad and put the head down and talk with a lower tone of voice. Sometimes people just drink a lot or use drugs or eat a lot just to compensate for the sadness that they're feeling. So nothing every exaggeration esconde. I forgot the
Hide.
translation.
Hide.
Hides. Todo exagero esconde uma falta.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
can
know how to
translate it right
translate
now.
that.
But I like the
But that's
sentence.
it.
Great,
That's it.
guys. And now last question for us to end this meeting. I really want to know if you are the kind of people who like to listen sad or happy songs when you are feeling sad, because some people really like to stay in this state of sadness and listening a lot of sad songs, and sometimes people just want to listen very happy songs so they can change this feeling. But I really want to know whose person is you. I don't know how to say this, but who you are. I'm going to bring people.
I or Island?
You can go.
Depends the moment.
Okay.
When I go to the gym, I listen the song happens. Music happens. But I try the sleeping. I listen the calm. PPP calm. The song is not sad, but it's calm.
Yeah. This is good. And you are?
But I was ruê. Como é ruê em inglês?
I don't know. Understand that.
Why not?
Can I?
Yeah.
In my case, it can be sad or happy songs. In fact, I like to listen to songs that remind me of good things that I've experienced, because it helps me and to overcome my sadness.
Yeah,
Good memories makes me relaxed, makes me happy. So
great.
help me.
Music therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Music therapy.
And you, Mario, happy or sad songs to go to your running?
I always prefer happy songs. Like Juliana, when I go to bed, I prefer calm music because it helps me to sorry, I forget. Dormir.
Sleep?
Yes, to sleep. Sorry, to sleep. But generally, during the day in sports, I prefer the help music, help songs.
Great. And you, Sarah?
I think happy too. Every time I listen to a sad song, I get more sad.
Yeah. I thoroughly agree.
Listen to the forró.
This is good.
Yeah.
Always listen to forró every day.
Welcome back, everyone. We are just answering the 10th question that is if you are the kind of person who listens to happy songs or sad songs when you are feeling sad. I really want to hear from you guys. Who is the happy songs kind of people?
Samba. Samba.
Okay.
Samba. Samba. Samba.
Samba is a good one.
Oh,
Any one of you guys like to listen sad songs when you are feeling sad? No?
I like listening some sad songs. Not sofrência, not like sertanejo, forró. No, I don't. But I like some sad songs. It's not because of the lyrics, but it's because of the instrumental part, the sonority. For example, Linkin Park. There are some songs that talk about toxic relationships. But I don't listen because of this theme, this subject. For example, Evanescence. Evanescence has a little sad songs that say, "Oh, I'm lost, I'm suffering," but I don't listen because of this fact, but because it's the instrumental, because I like the drums, the guitar.
Yeah.
Evanescence remember me my teenager.
Yeah.
I like it.
Great, guys. Thank you all for being here today. I hope you have a happy conversation, not happy, but good conversation despite the topic. And I hope you guys come back. And please, if you can share your feedback on our YouTube channel, just comment there on our link and come back. I'm always here on Mondays at 7 o'clock, and I'm very glad to have you all here and to practice English with you guys. So see you and